In the current climate, there's probably never been a better time to file insolvency. A good friend in Manitoba just declared bankruptcy. Quick overview of the situation: he had $150,000 in tax debt from a failed business, and his wife owns the house, so it's in her name, so that means it wasn't able to be touched by the insolvency. Now, one of the things you have to keep in mind with bankruptcy trustees is they're not all created equal. So if you're going to talk to one, try and talk to 2 or 3 and interview them and get information from them and see which one you're the most comfortable with, because in the end, the fee is the same. So it's really going to be the service that trustee provides and the advice that they give that sets them apart. So how did the insolvency work? What does he have to pay out? So based on his income last year, he had to pay $620 a month. But because their income is below $4,400 per month right now, they're only paying $175 a month towards the insolvency, towards the discharge. Now, so if he doesn't get any work until December, at 8 months, they review and see what your ability to pay is. And after 8 months, on the 9th month, they'll actually just discharge the whole file. Originally, it was supposed to be for 21 months to discharge the file. My friend has to fill out a monthly income and expense report, and that's used for the trustee to figure out what they need to pay. And he also has to include his wife's income in this because it's part of the household income. So I mean, in the end, $175 versus what you're paying right now, if you've just been laid off, that could be a huge boon for you. Of course, an insolvency trustee is going to give you an idea of what that needs to look like, so you'll want to speak to one sooner than later. If he hadn't filed an insolvency today, he'd be 5 years behind financially. So if you can think about that, that's $150K in debt. Think about the Vancouver housing market and some of these houses that have lost $100,000, $150,000, $200,000. Where does that put those sellers? I asked my friend for any advice he would have for people that want to file an insolvency or think they might need to. And I'm just going to read off verbatim what he told me. Definitely go speak to a trustee. Come prepared with every question regarding concerns about property, the types of debt owed, what personal property is exempt, or what you might lose, etc. I didn't have any savings, real estate, or any other high dollar personal property, so I really had nothing to lose. Any worries or concerns, ask them about it. They can generally tell you the outcome for every scenario. I was so scared and embarrassed to move forward with it, and now that it's done, I feel like I hit reset. People are actually congratulating me. I didn't expect that. Nobody likes to be backed into a corner they can't fight their way out of. Honestly, it almost feels unreal. The whole process was so simple. Once I decided to do it, it almost felt illegal. It's like a game genie for life. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a trustee, so go talk to one of those professionals. But definitely don't hesitate. This has been Not an Agent.